Hello children, this is Resma's science classes. Welcome all of you. It is the first part of the topic plants in the surrounding. It is taken from the science book of the class 3. And under this topic we will learn about the parts of a plant and root and their functions. So let's start this topic. Plants in the surroundings. Let's start. Plants play an important role in our lives as we depend on them for food, clothing, timber, medicine and other things. They also gives out oxygen which we need for breathing. Hence we can say that life would not be possible on the earth without plants. Dear children, you all know that the plants play an important role in our lives. We depend on them for food, clothing, timber, medicines and other things. They also gives us pure air, that means oxygen, which we need for breathing. That's why we can say that our life would not be possible on the earth without plants. There is a large variety of plants on our planet, like the trees, shrubs, herbs, climber, creepers and the aquatic plants. However, the basic structure parts of majority of plants remain the same. Let's learn about the structure and the various parts of the plant. So, there is a large variety of plants on our earth, like the trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers, creepers and the aquatic plants. They all are different in their size, color, shapes, etc. But their basic structure or the parts of majority of the plants are the same. So, in this part we will learn about the structure and the various parts of the plant. Let's learn about the parts of a plant. Just like different organ systems of our body, a plant also has two different systems, the root system and the shoot system. The part of the plant that grows below the ground and holds the plant in its place forms the root system. So, just like our organ system of our body, plant, they have also the different systems. The first system is the root system and the shoot system. The part which grows below the ground, below the ground, and it holds the plant in its place and it forms the root system. The parts of the plant such as the stem, branches, leaves, flowers and the fruit that grows above the ground and forms the shoot system. So, the part of the plant which grows under the ground, it is called as the root system, and the part which grows above the ground, it is called as the shoot system. And the shoot system, it bears the stem, branches, leaves, flowers, fruit that grows above the ground and it forms the shoot system. Let's learn about the various parts of the plant and their structures and their functions. You can see here, this is a picture of a plant and in which their parts they are mentioned. This is the ground level and below the ground level it is the root and it forms the root system, and the part of the plant which is present above the ground, that means this part, it is called as the shoot system and it bears the leaves, fruits, flowers, branches, stem, etc. Now the parts of a plant. This is the root and it absorbs the water and mineral from the soil. This is the stem part. This is the stem part and it supports the plant. This is the fruit. It protects the seed because the seeds are present inside this fruit. This is the leaf and it performs the photosynthesis. These are the flowers and it helps in the reproduction. So these are the main parts of the plant, and the part which grows below the ground, it is called as the root system, and the part which grows above the ground, it is known as the shoot system. Now let's we learn about the root. Different plants have different types of root. They are mainly of two types, taproot and the fibrous root. So in the plants they have different types of root, but mainly they are divided into two types. That means the first one is the taproot system and the fibrous root system. Let's we see what are the taproot and the fibrous root. Okay, the taproot. Taproot is the single main root that grows straight downward from the lower end of the stem below the ground. Several smaller roots grow from the taproot. Plants such as bean, mustard and the carrot have taproots. So, in the taproot system, a single main root, it grows straight downward from the lower end of the stem and it grows below the ground. From the main root, several smaller roots they grow. The plants such as the bean, mustard and the carrots, they have the taproots. You can see here in this picture, this is the taproot in which a single main root and it grows straight downward from the lower end of the stem. This is the stem part and it grows from the lower end of the stem part and it has a main single primary root and from which many small hair-like roots they are originated. Okay, so this type of root system is called as the taproot system. Okay, now the fibrous root. Fibrous root comprises of a number of roots that grow from the lower end of the stem below the ground. These roots looks like a mass of fibers that grow in all directions. Plants like the grass, wheat and the onion, they have the fibrous root. So, the fibrous root, it comprises, that means it has a number of roots and that grows from the lower end of the stem below the ground. These roots looks like a mass of fibers or the bunches of fibers and it grows in all directions, and their examples are grass, wheat and the onion, they have the fibrous root. Let's we see the picture of fibrous root. Okay, you can see here, this is the fibrous root and in which a number of root. Okay, these are a number of roots. It grows from the lower end of the stem. This is the stem part. Okay, and it grows from the lower end of the stem and it looks like a mass of fibers or the bunch of fibers and it grows in all the direction. You can see in these pictures, they grow from all the directions and it looks like a bunch of roots or bunch of hairs, and this type of root system is called as the fibrous root system. And the examples are grasses, wheat and onion. They have the fibrous root system. You can also see the difference between the taproot and the fibrous root. This is the taproot, in which a primary root. This is the primary root, and from which small roots they originate. And this is the fibrous root. You look here, these are the fibrous root. It looks like a bunch of fibers or bunch of roots, and it grows in all the directions. Now let's we see the functions of root. The first function, it fixes the plant firmly in the soil. So the main function of the root is that it fixes the plant firmly in the soil, because the roots they hold the plant, and due to this the plant keeps straight in the soil. You can see here in this picture, these are the roots, and they hold the soil tightly, and due to this the plant it keeps straight in the soil. So the roots hold the plants firmly in the soil. The next function is, it also holds the soil together. The roots they hold the soil tightly together. That's why the plant fixes firmly in the soil, and it also reduces the soil erosion. Let's we see in this picture. You can see here in this picture, these are the roots, and these roots holds the soil tightly together, and it reduces the soil erosion and also fix the plant firmly in the soil. The next function, it absorbs water and minerals from the soil and passes them to the other parts of the plant. So the roots, they absorb the water and the mineral from the soil, and they passes this water and mineral to the other parts of the plant, like the branches, leaves, stem, flower, fruits, etc. So in this picture you can see that these are the roots, and these roots they absorb the water and mineral from the soil. Okay, these are the water and mineral. These are the roots, and they absorb this water and mineral from the soil and passes them to the different parts of the plant, like the branches, leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. Okay, is it clear? The next function, some roots like the carrot, radish and the turnip store food prepared by the plants. We eat root of such plants. So some roots like the carrot, radish and the turnip, they store the food which is prepared by the plants, and we eat those roots of such plants. We can see here, these are the examples of some roots, like it is the beetroot, carrot and the turnip. It store the food which is prepared by their plants, and we eat root of these plants. Carrot, beetroot and the turnip. Now this is the did you know. Banyan tree has a root system that grows under the ground, but it also has the roots that arises from its branches and grow down towards the ground. You must have seen the banyan tree. It has a root system that grows under the ground, but it also has the roots that arises from its branches and it grows downward towards the ground. Let's we see in this picture. Okay, you can see this is the big banyan tree. Okay, and it has a root system which grows under the ground, but you can see here it has also the roots that arises from its branches. You can see here these are the roots that arises from the branches and it grows downwards towards the ground. These roots are called as the aerial roots. So, in this part, we learn that about the parts of a plant, about the root system, shoot system, about the root and their functions. I hope this video will be helpful for you all. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to your friends, to your classmates. If you want to watch my previous videos, all the links are given in the description box. And if you want to watch my new upcoming videos, please subscribe my channel, that is Reshma Science Classes, and also press the bell icon to get the notifications. Okay, till then, bye and thank you.